Is anyone still there? Goddamn YouTube. Hello? Hello? Come back to me. Look at the fly. Is anyone seeing the fly? Oh, that was such a good rant and all. Goddamn YouTube just cut me off. And now I'm super upset about it because I had like 8 people watching and now they just cut me off randomly. So annoying. What can you do? I guess like, do you know what? Like YouTube loves JoJo Siwa so much. They probably saw me ranting about JoJo and decided to like cut my video. That's the world that is YouTube. Like they don't like their bigger YouTubers being attacked at all. And I wasn't even attacking her as such. Like I never said, oh, she's such a bad person, she's terrible. I don't see the act lasting. I think she's sick. Like she's gonna be 16 soon, and like when I was 16, I certainly wasn't thinking, oh, how big can I get the bow in my ponytail? Like you don't think like that. You think I want to be like the other kids, and you want like not that you want that drama, but your life just instantly starts having drama because you're like into boys and or into girls, whatever you're into, I suppose. And then like your life just kind of becomes more revolved around your friends than making bows. But yeah. Hi, one person that is watching. Oh, I'm so sad now. Ugh, goddamn YouTube. Is anybody still there? Did I scare everyone off now that the live stream cut? Oh, that would happen. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. That's so annoying because I literally had so much more to say about that like situation. Deanie, come back to me. Deanie makes my streams more interesting. Somebody liked my stream. Thank you, by the way. I don't know who you are, but thank you. I feel like it was Deanie because she probably came in and heard. I love when Deanie comes in. Deanie comes into my stream. She makes it interesting. But hi, people. If you're in the last live stream, YouTube just decided to cut it for whatever reason. I had to switch to laptop. Like I don't know what happened. I guess because I was probably ranting about one of the bigger YouTubers. Maybe YouTube saw it and decided it wasn't appropriate. But I don't know what happened. Like it literally just cut. Like the app just closed down and it wasn't having any of it. Like. So I had to restart my stream. I wasn't like, I wouldn't mind if I was actually bitching or giving out about her, like, oh my god, you're such a terrible person, blah, blah, blah. I was just pointing out the obvious. Like, I was literally just pointing out that, you know, she's not going to be a little girl forever and they can't keep marketing that. It's just basic marketing scam, like. They'll try and keep her image pristine, I'd say, or they will literally throw her in the deep end of scandal. That'll be the two options they will have. There'll be no this in-between crap. But I guess if she's going with Shane Dawson, I guess he's going to try and do it in a nice way. Like, I can imagine that's what his angle on it is going to be, because he can make anybody seem like an angel in the world. He has made me like Trisha Paytas and Jeffree Stars, who I did not have great opinions of going into them series. And now I'm subscribed to both of them. So he literally can make anybody seem great. I think it's just the power he has, I guess. But no, I'm dying to actually see the series, which I was not expecting, but I guess I've just enjoyed Shane's series so much lately that I can't wait to see what he does with JoJo. I feel like she's going to retire the bow, and I really hope she does. Because, you know, everyone is sick of seeing little kids with them bows in their hair. Them and LOL Surprise, I swear to God, if I could cut out LOL Surprises from my life forever, I would be the happiest person ever. You know, the people that ordered LOL Surprise stickers when I was doing the skill stickers, like, which isn't a problem. I love getting orders, obviously, but, like, they're so picky about them. Like, I want this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And they all have weird ass names. And like you're trying to find images of them. And then the images are illegal to use. And it's a lot of like complexity. No. You just have to join in on my rant. I'm sitting here ranting by myself, drinking Coke Zero. Like, you just have to give me something to work with here. I can only rant to the camera for so long on my own. But I know Deanie watches Shane Dawson occasionally. I know she wouldn't be like the biggest watcher. Couldn't deal with overly picky. Overly picky. Oh, overly picky people. Oh, pickly people. Overly picky people. You have no idea. Like, I had women that were like, I want it all on the same line kind of thing, and I want you to redo them because you didn't put them all on the same line. And I'm kind of like, because it looks better separated. Like, I've done 100 of these now. Trust me on this one, hon. It looks better this way. And you know, like, they make you go redo it. I had one woman, right, and she was like, oh, can you do little footballs because he doesn't really support a team? And I was like, oh yeah, that's no problem. So I went and put a little football on 18 stickers, like, and I don't know like how much is involved at my well, actually the two of you probably know my tech skills are awful, so I literally had to go and do 18 little footballs on each one, like copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, and like it wasn't like an easy task because I had to like position them. And then she decided when she was like, I had finished them, I sent her a picture and she was like, oh, he doesn't want footballs. So I redid them, and then I was like, what do you want? And she's like, oh no, he just wants his name. And I was like, okay. So I went and I just did his name all over them. And then I sent her them. She's like, oh, I don't like the font. Like, it took me like 4 days to do this woman's order. And then she was doing another one. She had like a Barbie one. And she was like, the Barbie one was grand. Like, she loved the picture of the Barbie. And then all of a sudden she was like, oh, can you put a purple flower in the left-hand corner of each sticker? I mean, like, how specific is that? I did it too, I wouldn't mind. I did it too. I'm one of them people that if somebody asks, like, a customer asks me to do something, I'll go and do it. Like, I had a woman ask me earlier, was I still doing lanyards? And I was like, yeah, I still have a few of them going. And she specifically wanted ones with apples in it. So I was like, right, okay, well, I don't have any apple ribbon in my house at this present time. But give me a few minutes. And I went onto like eBay and looked up ribbons with apples on it. And I sent her pictures of all different ones. And I was like, are these any good? And there was ones with like caterpillars and all on it that had apples too. I like Shane Dawson a lot. I always liked Jeffree Star. Hated Trisha Paytas. She's like a 13-year-old with drama and tears. Yeah, I don't like her like crying videos. At all. Back to like what I was saying there, I went out my way, ordered loads of ribbon for this woman to make lanyards. So, you know, customer satisfaction is always my top priority. But yeah, no, I don't like her crying videos. I'm not a big fan of her mukbangs or anything like that. But Shane Dawson just made her seem a little more human. She's the reason I didn't watch Celebrity Big Brother last year. I usually do watch Celebrity Big Brother, but when I saw she was gone into it, I just didn't actually watch it out straight. Like, I was just like, no, I'm not watching it. I'm also not watching it this year because I completely lost interest. Like, I don't even see it as Celebrity Big Brother anymore. I just see it as a bunch of people go into a house and it's not fun anymore. I don't watch any reality TV too much anymore. Like, I gave up watching Geordie Shore. I gave up watching The X Factor, Britain's Got Talent. I only watched Ireland's Got Talent this year because Darren was in it, and even at that I wasn't really watching it. I was just kind of watching Darren's part on it, and then, you know, voting for Darren and getting other people to vote for Darren. Like, that was the only involvement I had in that, like, actual watching of the show, was watching Darren on his Dan all, and then looking out for the numbers into what to text and all that. I mean, I feel like I deserved a refund. I spent like €40 credit on trying to get Darren to win that show. I don't watch TV. I only use YouTube, Netflix, and on-demand TV. I don't even watch on-demand anymore. I used to, but not anymore. Netflix. Oh, sugar. Netflix, I do watch a little bit, but not too much of. But YouTube would definitely be my number one go-to. I watch too many YouTubers to actually watch TV now at this stage, to be honest. Although the YouTubers I am subscribed to don't exactly post consistently. Deanie knows what I'm talking about. I miss Shane kind of like uploading consistently. He used to upload like 2 or 3 videos a week, and now it's like 2 or 3 videos a month. But I have to admit, it's usually worth the wait nowadays because he puts in so much effort and they're a lot longer videos and they're like high quality bloody videos. Like, the amount of effort that goes into them, you can see it. Like, I prefer his uploads now because they're good. Oh yeah, no, I prefer his uploads now too But I just miss the consistency of always having him to watch, I guess. I don't know, like, I guess before he was doing all this, like, before conspiracy theories, I'd stopped watching Shane for about a year and a half because I didn't like his whole trying products, eating this, eating that. Like, that used to annoy the hell out of me. But his old stuff like Shanae and all that jazz, I used to watch all the time. So, like, I miss seeing him so much, but I think it's worth the wait to not see him that much. They're super high quality now, not just like a mildly amusing video. Yeah, 100%. Like, hashtag goals. Like, I would love to have videos like his, but I guess you have to have his status to do them kind of videos. Like, I couldn't go out and just do them kind of videos. Like, imagine me trying to do a video on, like, bringing Darren back to YouTube. Like, could you see it now? Like, nobody would watch it. Like, nobody would care. But, like, if we, two of us, like, had high statuses, people would care a lot more. That's just, like, that's it. Like, you just have to put in, like, loads of bad videos and videos you're not particularly proud of. Oh my god, please, that video. I mean, it would get like 15 views pushing it. And 5 of them would probably be me. But can you just imagine me arriving at Darren's door? Darren, I'm here to sort out your life. Oh. We are going to upload them New York vlogs now, young man. Pretend to be really serious. I mean, like, I feel like if I knocked on his door and with a camera and started acting really serious, he would completely believe it. Like, he would be going to do things. One day he was like moaning about his life falling apart and how he was never getting anything done. So I sent him a to-do list the next morning of everything he had complained that he needed to do the next day, but knew he wouldn't do. And I was like, look, if you take it little bit by little bit at a time, you can achieve it. And I sent him a list of like little bit by little bit. I think he got through like 3/4 of the list that day. He got so much done that day. And I always slagging him when he's like saying, oh, I have to do this, that, and do that. And I'm like, somebody need a to-do list. But he never fucking sees me messages anymore, so it doesn't matter. He ignores me messages. He's such a little shit. I seen his dad in the gym last week and I was like, oh, I think your dad's in the gym. Didn't answer me, right? And I was like, alright, so I went up to his dad and I was like, hey, are you Darren's dad? Like, literally no fear. And his dad was like, yeah. He's like, I think I know you. And I was like, yeah, I was in the house before because I was collecting an order off Darren. Like, and like, me and his dad became best friends. And I wrote back to Darren and I was like, doesn't matter, I found out it is your dad. Me and your dad are now gym besties. And Darren didn't even write back to that. I was like, what an asshole. Very upset with him right now. Not really. Could never be mad with him, but like, could never be mad with like anybody really. I'm like one of them people that like could never be mad. But I was just like super like, fuck you. I'll go talk to your dad. I don't need you to talk to, like, tell me it's your dad. I'll just go talk to him. I kind of hung him with his dad because I was like, I think he's going to Birmingham the weekend because like T had said, oh, Darren's sleeping in my bathtub, and he was like, oh, I didn't know you'd planned to go to Birmingham. And I was like, oh shit. You're like, you're old, man, older, I see. I mean, not really. A lot of my ex-boyfriends would have been younger than me. I mean, would I say no to a sugar daddy? Hell no, but like, oh god, what way do I word this? Because no matter what way I word this, I'm gonna come out as a bad person. But a lot of the lads I have been with have been a fair bit younger. I think I've been with like 2 that have been older and then 7 that were younger. So chasing his dad, and you always talk to that old man you mentioned. That is a sweet and innocent thing. I hate people shitting on that. Like, that is like literally the cutest thing. He sent me home with 9 eggs the other day, right? I hadn't got in my heart to tell him I was a vegan and I didn't eat eggs. So I came home with 9 eggs. He has chickens in his back garden, like, and they've started laying eggs again. And I came home with 9 eggs from my mom because I'm not going to eat them. But I wouldn't, like, it's such an innocent and platonic thing. But so many people have said, like, really dirty things about it. And I'm like, stop. He's just a sweet and cute, innocent old man. Like, he's on Facebook and he saw that my laptop broke. So when I was coming up from the gym that night, he sent me home with his laptop. He would not let me walk up the road without his laptop. Just to show you what kind of person he is. Like, literally the biggest heart. Stop picking on my man. Oh, he's like my little bestie. So cute. It's sweet that you keep him company. It's not even like keeping him company. It's just like to be walking up the road and he'd be literally sitting in his garden waiting for me to come up from the gym to talk to me because like he lives on his own. Literally just like he lived with his mum and dad, and you know he's older, so they've passed. He never got married. He never had kids. So like he not that he hasn't got family, because he does have like sisters and brothers and nieces and nephews, but they don't come and visit him. So he's like on his own with his 3 dogs and there's like 9 chickens and all that. But like he talks to most people like up and down the road. But I don't know what it is about me. He's taking a real liking. Probably has a routine now. Probably not. He does know my gym days. He literally, we were only talking about this the other day. Would have been, what did I say, Friday? So Wednesday. I go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. And he was saying to me, oh, I probably won't see you tomorrow. And I was like, well, I'll be going to the village, so you might see me. And then he was like, and then the gym closes at 9 on Friday, and then it closes on 4 on Sunday. Like, he knew the gym timetable. He has never walked into the gym, but he knows that gym timetable backwards. He knows if I'm not out of the gym by like 9:45, like if I'm not up his road by 9:45, I'm not in the gym. Like, that's literally how on point it is. So he brings his dogs for a walk at 9:15 and meets me at the corner. Then we walk up the road together. Every freaking night. Like, it's so funny. Well, not every night. Like, any night I'm in the gym, or when I was in the youth centre, or if I was, like, anywhere. But I go past his road to go to village as well. So, like, I'm literally always down that road. But I've started, occasionally when I'm kind of in a rush, I've started going to the road beside his, because he keeps me talking for like 2 hours. And then I'm like, it's closing time and I'm trying to go to the bank or the post office or whatever. So what I usually do is I go down the road beside his, but I'll come up his road so I can still talk to him on my way home. Like, I'd prefer to talk to him on my way home rather than my way down, because like, you know, shops close and places close. So, but no, he's literally the biggest and sweetest innocent thing. And he has 3 dogs. Like, how we got started talking was, I was walking the road from the gym one day and I had my earphones in, and he has 3 German Shepherds, and 2 of them are so well trained, like they would not come near you. But one of them is really young, and she jumped up on me because dogs love me, and she got caught in my earphone, and like, I was concerned because she made a like really like noisy sound, like she was like, "Arr!" And I was like, oh sugar, and like literally pulled the earphones out of my head because I was like, the poor dog. And he came running down the road and was like, oh my god, your earphones. And I was like, oh my god, your dog, like. And we became friends since that day, because he kept asking me, are you sure your headphones are okay? Because my headphones are grand, like. And I was like, are you sure your dog is okay? So that's how we became friends. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? So, you know, first friend I've ever made from wearing earphones. Usually like that deters people. I do that with my neighbour across the hall. I make him tea in the morning sometimes. He's about 95 years old and lives on his own. Oh, that's so sweet. Like, I'm really sad. John is planning to move down the country very soon. Like, he just needs to get the electricity sorted in his house, and then he is planning to move to either Cavan or Meath or somewhere like around that kind of part. And like, I'm gonna be heartbroken the day he moves. Like, I'm gonna be bawling like a baby. Like, literally bawling like a baby. Like, I am not looking forward to the day he moves at all. It kind of like worries me a little bit, because he is, like, as I say, he's a little bit on the older side. He's also a diabetic though, and his animals need the space. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I think it's awesome that he wants to get more space, but I just wish he'd do it a little bit closer to me, that I could like literally go up and visit him and make sure he was okay, or, you know, not that it'd be an hour and a half or 2 hours on the bus. I'd rather somewhere that was like literally, you know, only down the road or something like that. Somewhere like Ashbourne or Rathout or one of them. Like, there's plenty around there. Like, I feel like you shouldn't have to go all the way to Cavan or all the way to Meath or whatever else. Like, he wants to like get at least an hour or an hour and a half away, and I just think that's very silly with him being a diabetic, and he has other problems as well, and I just wish he'd stay a little bit closer. Not that I could drive down and bring him to hospital if anything ever happened, but like, just if anything, like, he needed anything now, like if there was like really bad weather or something like that, like I could go down and try and get him something, or like, I don't know, I just would prefer it in my own heart if he stayed a little bit closer to Dublin. But he has to do what he wants to do and like live out his dream. Like, that is one of his dreams, that he wants to go and live down a farm at like a country and like get more animals. Like, he wants to get a donkey and 2 miniature goats and more chickens and more hens and more geese and all that kind of stuff. So like, I want them to obviously live his dream, and that would be like everything. But I just wish he'd live a little bit closer. But I still have him on Facebook, because he's actually on Facebook, because he's such a legend, like, and he actually can use Facebook, which is crazy. Like, my stepdad is like 30 years younger than him and cannot use Facebook. but he can. Like, he texts me when he doesn't see me, and he's like, "Are you in the gym tonight?" Or are you in the village today? Could you like pick me up batteries or something like that, or can you ring me or something like that? Like, he does text me and all that kind of stuff, and I'm always like, yeah, that's no problem or whatever. Like, the other day he texted me and he was like, "Oh, I have eggs for you," and I was like, "Oh, you're so kind." I swear. But, oh, he's just a biggest sweetheart, and as I say, it's going to break my heart when he moves. It'll break my heart even more if he passes away before I do. I mean, I don't expect to live to 30, so all he has to do is last more than 7 years, but no, like, if he passes away, my heart will be broke. Big time. Even more so for my mum. Does he know you're a vegan? I mean, I've said it a few times, but I don't actually think he understands vegan. I think he thinks like I'm a vegetarian. Older people don't really get the word vegan. Like, I say the word vegan to my nanny, and she doesn't get it. Like, she just thinks I don't eat meat, but she knows I'm lactose intolerant, so she doesn't try to put milk or anything on me. But like eggs, she will occasionally try to say, "Do you want this? Do you want that?" And I'm like, "Nanny, egg." And sometimes she tries to give me biscuits and cake, and I'm like, "Nanny, gluten intolerant." Like, like no old person really understands it because it's really uncommon to them. I guess young people don't really get it either. Like, a lot of young people don't get it. It's very hard to explain to people what I can't eat. It's usually just easier to say, "Look, don't feed me. I'm easy to not feed." I know. All people don't really understand that. Like, I was talking to him the other day, and one of the girls that was taught, well, should I say girls, is gender fluid, and trying to explain that to him was just, it completely went over his head. God love him now, because he was trying to understand. Like, it's not like he's against LGBT or anything like that. Like, he loves, like, not that he loves gay people, but he accepts gay people greatly for such an elder man as such. And that's not to say anything. I don't even understand that. I mean, I can't really talk about me understanding it and not understanding it, because I do have a friend that is that way. I don't fully get it yet. Like, I'm trying to, and that's the important thing, is I'm trying to get it. But yeah, I get confused by it too, and to be confused trying to explain it to someone else, it's really hard, especially because the person themselves cannot explain it to people, and often comes to me to explain it, and I'm always kind of like, I don't want to misword anything to hurt them. Do you know what I mean? Or to hurt anybody as such. Like, I want to get my words right, and I just feel like I'm not, what's the word, experienced enough to get my words right for that kind of situation. And I feel like it's something they should really take the responsibility on a little bit. If it was like me, like, I guess like me, I don't expect them to go out and explain my veganism like I explained that. I think older people don't get it because it wasn't ever a practical choice I made sense for them. They took whatever food they got, and I had the luxury of being able to just have certain foods. I feel it's a complicated one. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I guess they just took they were just given what was on their plate, and that was the end of it. But like people forget, gluten intolerance is not really a choice for me. Like, gluten makes me very, very sick, and celiac and all that kind of stuff was still a thing back in the day. But unfortunately, because like, Facebook or anything like that, people didn't really hear of it unless you knew somebody with. My sister has that. She has a gluten intolerance, celiac. Which one? Explain, because like, me and your sister need to have a chat. Which of your sisters is it? Because I have two of them. No, one of them on Facebook. So gluten intolerance. So have I. Oh my god. Send her around to me. I'll feed her. Oh, the older one. All right. Okay. I actually did not know that. What are the odds of that? That's really, really odd. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's such a common thing nowadays. And it wasn't many years ago, because there wasn't as many processed foods. Just the ones you can't have outside choice. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Like, I would get years ago not being a vegan or vegetarian, because you didn't really have a choice. But there's always been the choice to eat more vegetables and eat less meat. Meat was expensive back then, so I'm sure, like, if I was like back then, at that dinner table, and I said, "Look, I don't want my slice of ham, but I'll take an extra helping of cabbage that you're going to throw out anyway," I'm sure nobody would complain. I think even back then I would have made the same. But then again, I wouldn't have had the information I had then either. Like, I learned about veganism through YouTube, so I wouldn't have known about it. I probably would have been vegetarian eventually in my life. I think that was always something that was going to come. I don't think veganism was always on my agenda as such. But I can't believe your sister's gluten intolerant and you've never told me that. Like, what the hell? So many people are gluten intolerant. But I'm like babbling and getting confused. But what I was saying was, the more the food is getting processed and like made in bigger and bigger batches, the more gluten is being put into food, and that is why it's becoming more and more common. The more processed food, the more people are going to get sick from it. Like, that's what's happening. I hope that makes sense. Like, back in the day, people would have literally gotten the most fresh and pure food. Like, they would have had chickens in their backyard and things like that. And they would have been baking their own bread. Like, there would have been none of this, like, sliced pan crap. So that's where it all went wrong, is everything was just so mass-produced. Gluten is, like, a product of mass production. Like, it's not, like... I guess wheat has always been a problem, but gluten, like, is mainly from mass production of food. So, there you go. Can you only believe she has it? Does she still eat bread? Because if she does, damn. God love her. God love her. God love your toilet in your ma's house. Although, like, maybe she gets different symptoms, I guess. But, yeah, so many modern illnesses from the shit in processed food. Yeah, like, I never get when older people are always moaning, like, oh my god, we didn't have that in our day. And I'm like, yeah, we also didn't have so much bleeding processed food in our day either, like. I walk down the shop aisles and I'm like, literally, like, imagine like 90 years ago, they would not have had any of that. Like, they would literally have had a little corner shop, and that would have been your supermarket for the whole town, like, and all it would have had is like meat and fruit and veg and cheese and milk and things like that. Like, there would have been none of this, like, I can't even think off the top of my head, but like croissants or bagels or, you know, pasta and things like that. That wouldn't have been a thing years ago. So that's probably why we're all so sick, is that we're like literally mass producing food, putting loads of preservatives on it and then shipping it around the world and then questioning why people are getting sick. I'm actually getting a sore throat. That is not funny. I do not need a sore throat right now. Oh, my voice is not used to talking this much anymore. Oh, and some of the shit that goes into our food is super scary, creepy, like, when you actually Google what they are, like, you're kind of like, what the fuck is that doing in it? I did loads of this kind of stuff in college. What did you do in college, actually? I didn't actually know you went to college. And that's not an insult on you at all, because, like, a lot of people I know don't go to college or haven't gone to college. I never knew you went to college. I only found out a few, like, I'm going to say weeks ago, but it was probably about 2 months ago, that Deanie actually was in college with T, because I actually thought Deanie was a lot younger. And I never did that maths. Physics and engineering. And what you did, like, in physics and engineering, you just covered, like, mass production and things like that. I can't even think of the word. There's definitely a better word than mass production. I just can't think of it. Like, it's like batch quantity kind of things. The word is, like, right in front of me. I can see it in the book that I studied in college. Like, I can see the word and it's just not coming to me. I'll end the stream and the word will come to me and I'll just scream it. It was part of a module. Oh, right. Where did you do that, actually? This is, like, extremely interesting to me. Probably something I should text you about rather than just ask it on stream. But, like, I'm here. I never knew that, like, you went to college. That's very interesting. DIT? Oh, really? Like, wow. Gosh. Did you, like, finish it? Or, like, level 6, level 7? Did back to education else? Oh, right. I was considering doing that a little while ago, because I think I was telling you about this before, that the youth centre has always kind of said to me about going and getting my master's in youth work. And I can't think of the word now. It's youth work and something. It's not just youth work, but I just call it the one in youth work. I've just literally got no interest in going back to study, like, at all. Like, exams destroy me, and I mean that, like, so bad. Like, if you see me exam week, you would not know me, because I'm such a different person in exam week. Like, I don't talk to anyone. I will knock off my phone. I will not, like, I will sit there and cry, like, so many times. I get sick every morning of every exam I've ever sat. I've been sick as a dog. So, like, I don't want to go through that again. But, like, people are trying to, like, say to me, you know, the youth work one is a lot more exam, like, you know, not exam based, more project based and, you know, work placement based. And I'm like, Yeah, but I'd still have to do an exam. I just want to avoid doing exams for a little while because I went from like junior cert straight into 5th year, then into 6th year, then into my 4th year of college, then into like all the way through 4th year. So I did like 5 years straight of state exams. And then like there was a 1 year gap before that and then a state exam the year before that. So in 7 years I did 6 sets of state exams. And I just don't want to go through that again. It was way too much pressure on someone so young. Like, I finished my degree at 21. Accounting, enough said. There you go, accounting, enough said. Like, a 17-year-old child, because I was a child at that stage, going in and doing something as heavy as accounting. And the saddest part was I passed it. Like, I wasn't bad at it or anything like that. I didn't enjoy it. Like, it was just, I was good at it because I was good at maths and I was good at, like, being practical and logical. But that's not a reason to do that as a career. That is such a depressing career. And like I just feel like I have so much more to offer the world than just counting numbers. I like, and I always say to me like accounting friends, I hope you don't take that as offensively, but it's just not who I am as a person. Like I just couldn't imagine my life that way for the rest of like, if I graduated at 21, if I had gone straight into a job, which was expected of me, right, I would have been doing accounting for 46 years of my life. 46 years! Like, that is crazy and mind-blowing. And I still would have been doing exams. Like, I have friends that continued doing accounting and they had to go straight into doing the next set of exams. Because an honours degree is not enough in accounting. You have to have your professional exams done. And like the amount of them that are like dropping out now have failed the same exam like 6 times. And I'm like, I'm glad I'm not doing that now. Because I would have been depressed as fuck doing that. Like, that would have killed me. And I say to my mum all the time, like, I see them girls that were so smart, so brainy. It was something they really wanted to do. And, like, they're broken by it. Like, it has broken them as people. And, like, I'm like, that would have killed me a long time ago. Like, in my first professional exam, I would have been gone. Like, I would not been sitting there. But it literally has destroyed so many of them. Like, they don't see it because obviously they can't see until they step away from it. And I've stepped away from it and I've seen so many of them like destroying it. Yeah, I have a mate doing that. She just finished her 4-year college now. She's getting ready for more exams. That's it. Like, they literally throw you straight into the deep end and like, right, you finished your honours grade. That was enough. Go do professional exams. So you're working full time, like 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Then you go to college early on Saturday morning till like Saturday afternoon. The only day off you get is a Sunday. Sometimes you still have classes on Sunday. Sometimes you're called into work on Sundays. Sometimes you have tax returns. I know very few people that actually want to do what their degree is. Same here, Deanie. And I said that to so many people that every year when people are doing their leaving cert, I'm like, do you know what? You're probably not going to enjoy what you do anyway, so it doesn't really matter what you put in your CAO. And I say it so out straight to them, and like youth workers give out to me, and I'm like, what is the point of lying to them? What is the actual point? Like, they're probably, like, if they manage to get that first choice, they're probably not going to be happy with it in 2 or 3 years' time because people change and they grow and they decide they actually don't like that, but it was just a career that sounded good to them when they were fucking 16 or 17, and now that they've actually seen what it entails, it sounds awful to them. As I always say, like, I always believe I should have taken a gap year at the very least, and I didn't. And like, I was 17 finishing. Like, that was crazy to be 17 and then get dropped straight into accounting and finance. Like, that shouldn't have happened. I don't think that should be allowed. Like, some courses have age starting points as such, as in you have to be 21 or 23 to do it. I actually firmly believe that accounting should be one of them. It's such a heavy thing to take on. Nobody goes into that at 20, like at 16, having a clue. Like, there's only like 3 girls that were my age, and imagine like there would have been 200 of us starting in 4th year, but there's only like 3 that are my age that have still kept it up. And at that, like, I don't even think they're that happy with it. Actually, I think they're quite miserable, to be honest. Some of them are just doing it for the money, like. Which I couldn't do that. Like, if I wasn't happy, money would be irrelevant to me. A lot of people just want to get into college, don't look long term, or they just do a course because they get the points, so they go for it on that fact. That was me. Like, when I sat my leaving cert, right, I knew what I wanted to do at the time. I wanted to be a teacher. right? And I guess you know the system as well as I would, that to do that you need higher level Irish. So I was pushing myself through the whole of 5th and like the beginning of 6th year to do higher level Irish, and then the day of the oral exam, I dropped. Like I was like, no, I can't do it. Like and I like freaked myself out and sat an ordinary level oral thing, and because of that, I couldn't sit the higher level paper in GO. No matter how much I studied, I couldn't study it. I couldn't sit it. Like it was one of them subjects you couldn't change your mind on once you'd sat it. So like because I didn't do that, that was in March. I knew in March I wasn't going to get my first choice. So my next choice then was like to do music because I was really, really good at music. But I went for an interview for it, and you had to do an exam and an interview to do the music course I wanted to do. And I went for the first exam and I passed, and then I went for the second exam and I failed because I was up against all the the musically talented children of Ireland, you know, and there's only 6 places in this course, and they were the kind of things I was going for when I was 16 because I thought I was brilliant, like. And so when I failed that was like April. And I'd given up hope then. I was like, I'm not going to get what I want to do. I'm going to repeat my Leaving Cert. And I was so set on repeating my Leaving Cert. So set. Like, I didn't study. I was like, I'm not studying because there's no point. I'm resitting my Leaving Cert. Like, there's no point in me continuing this. And I remember even the day I got my results, I was still saying about repeating my Leaving. And like even up to like 5 minutes before I accepted my offer, I was like, Mom, I'm repeating, like just accept it. And I got offered accounting and finance, and my mom's like, but what if you get no better offers next year? And that stuck with me, and I accepted it. So it's my mom's fault. 100% my mom's fault that I said that. Like, but I'm kind of glad I did because it led me like to where I am now, I guess. Which, you know, is my life falling apart. But, you know, where would I have been if I'd gotten like, if I'd repeated me Leaving, I probably still wouldn't have done higher level Irish. I probably still wouldn't have passed that second music exam. So what difference would it really have made? But it would have given me another year, I guess, to decide what I actually wanted to do, which I think I needed. Like I didn't fit in my CAO. My English teacher did. And she put like culinary arts, childcare, journalism and accounting all over it. Like, and I never said I wanted to be a journalist. I never said I wanted to do culinary arts. I did say I'd like to do early childcare because that was as close to teaching as I thought I was going to get. And then I specifically had said to her, I do not want to be an accountant because I did my 5th year work experience in an accounting firm and I knew I did not want to do that. And she put accounting on it and it was friggin' accounting that I got, like, oh, Miss Mare. But yeah, no. Yeah, I still have my whole life to go back to college if I wanted to, but I just don't want to at this specific moment in my life. Some of the greatest people on this earth never went to college or did go to college, dropped out of it, and have ended up in something completely different. And I think that's the way mine is going to go, to be honest. I think my voice is actually going. This is not fun. You see, you're thinking like, oh, you get a sore throat and you can run down the shop and get like a packet of Sooters. But with me, there's like always honey in them stupid things. So I can't have a packet of Sooters. So I don't know what I'm going to do if I actually get a sore throat. I haven't had a sore throat since going vegan, so this is actually going to be an interesting experience. Oh, but yeah, that was my rant on education. The education system is very flawed in this country. Very, very flawed. Stream our life. I mean, like, I don't know how Darren and T do without losing their throat. I guess I get really excited and I shout a lot. Sorry, earphone users. But I don't know how they do it so much and never get a sore throat. I guess they don't talk quite as much as I have. Like, they're more game. As much as I'd love to do that, I couldn't afford to do that. So, y'all are just going to have to deal with my sore throat, okay? I'm going to just have to deal with my sore throat, okay? Anybody got any home remedies that are vegan for sore throats and also gluten-free because, you know, hashtag gluten-free life? Sorry about that, by the way. You get used to it. I suppose. I haven't streamed in a long time. The last time I streamed was like May, I want to say, and I did it for like 5 hours and I didn't lose my throat. And today I'm doing it for like an hour and a half and throat seems to have decided to disappear. Well, I did one for half an hour the other morning. That was actually really cute. Like, 2 of the younger subscribers came in, like one's 12 and one's 14, and they were just so freaking cute. Like, I just never wanted to leave that stream. But they were going out, so I was like, oh, come back, stay with me, tell me how wonderful I am. Difflam is my life for sore throat issues. Never heard of that. Difflam. I'll have to like remember that. Difflam. I'll Google it in a few minutes and see can I actually have it. But a lot of tablets have gelatin and things like that in it. But I will put my hands up and say if there's one thing I like break veganism for, it's for medication, because it's hard enough to find gluten-free and lactose-free tablets to then be going, actually no, can you make sure it has nothing non-vegan in it either, like gelatin or beeswax or things like that. So it's one of them things that I just kind of take on the chin and kind of say, do you know what, if it makes me better, I don't really care. I have bad throat problems that flare up a lot and that saves me. Really? Well, oh, ouch. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you hear vanilla ice cream is actually very good for sore throats? I don't know why, but it's very good for soothing a sore throat. I read that somewhere. It may have been BuzzFeed, so it's not probably the most reliable fact. But I always find it helps a fair bit. I think no sore throat will ever be as bad as the one I had for my Leaving Cert music exam. For music higher level, you have to do 2, like not exams, but 2 tests as such. Like, it's not quite an oral. Like, you get to pick what ones you want to do. So you can like play instruments, you can sing, or you can do like music technology. There's like 5 or 6 different options. But I took music technology because that was super easy to get an A in, and then singing. You can get it in the pharmacy, but over the counter, you can get it in a liquid or spray. It numbs the throat to help. Oh, right. But the day of my music singing exam, I could not talk. Like, this isn't as bad as that was now, but like, imagine me being like, I could not talk, like. So I like, because it was my music singing exam, I was like desperate. This will just go to show you what I was like for me Leaving Cert. I like literally got a Lucozade bottle, emptied it, and filled it with like that much cough syrup, like 6 other things to heal throats, and then lemon juice, and just shook it up and choked it before my exam. And that's how I passed my music singing exam. I literally just choked it. Did not give a shit about if I died after. Didn't care. Just threw everything I could find that was sore throat related and just threw it into a bowl. But I just remember cough syrup being like the main ingredient because I knew that would work. And like, I actually can still taste it sometimes when I see like that Lucozade bottle. I just, you know, that black, thick, heavy medicine, like that is what I threw down my throat that morning. On the bright side, I passed. Oh, how I passed is another story. But yeah, no, I never forget that. Like, that was the worst sore throat. And then the next day I woke up and I was fine. So just goes to show, doesn't it? It shows how flawed the system really is, because, you know, as if it had been a week later, my voice would have been grand and my throat would have been in a lot better condition to sing, and I probably would have got a better word. So just goes to show you, education is not everything, children. It's flawed. So freaking flawed. But yeah, agreed. So agreed. Like, if education had been non-exam based and had been non-exam based and had just been assignment based, I probably would have walked out about 600 points. Like, no lie. In an actual exam, I just freak myself out. It's not that I'm not smart or whatever. Like, I can be smart. I know I'm quite thick in real life. Like, I'm like not real life smart, but in exams and things like that, like, I absorb information really well. So like, for exams, I just freak out and I tell myself I don't know and I panic and I second guess myself too much. But in assignments, like we did in college, I never walked out with less than a B+ out of an assignment, like A's and B's. Put it all into songs. I'll remember everything. Oh my god, yes. I considered doing that for me, even say like just writing songs about like all the things I had to remember that I couldn't. But like realistically, if I read something like 2 or 3 times, I will know it backwards and be able to explain it to you. I'm just one of them kids. I won't say I have a photographic memory because I don't, and sometimes I do trip myself up. But like 9 out of 10 times if I read something, I can probably tell you a fair bit about it. But then when I go to write an exam, it's a different story. But no, if it had all been assignment based, I would have done a lot better. Because in college, like, I was getting A's and B's across the board in assignments only. And then exams, I'd get like C's and D's, and you could see the difference. But exams were worth like 70%, and then the assignments were worth like 30%. So like I always was left on like a C. It was so annoying. I remember we had one subject that was like 100% exam assignment based, and I got a B+, and that was the only B+ I ever got in college. True story. And the only reason I got a B+ was because one of the assignments was a presentation, and I cannot present to save my life, like. So, well, back then I couldn't. Now I'd probably like ace it, but back then I was like really nervous and I would not talk. So yeah. Plus I was scared of half my class. Like I was the youngest for the best part of my like 4 years. So, well, the second youngest. So they were all very scary people. Coke Zero was probably not helping my sore throat, but I'm thirsty. So, what time is it actually? 3 o'clock. I'm gonna have to end my stream soon, to be honest, because the fam will be home soon. Fun! But I should be streaming again, not next week, the week after probably. I could do a stream in between then, God knows. I've started doing them just really randomly when everyone's walked out of the house. I'm like, okay, I'll just get on my phone and stream rather than make videos I'm not happy with. It's a good logic, isn't it? So, does anybody want to buy a bow that has no clip on it? I'm seriously getting annoyed looking at them bows that have no clips on them, like. Unless the clips are at the back. Maybe I should have opened them up, to be honest. Stay there, dudes. Unboxing. I think I may stream soon. You should. I hope you mean on Facebook, on YouTube, because I never get notifications to tell me when you're doing it on Twitch. I never get notifications for Twitch or Mixer, and it wrecks me out because I look and I'm like, oh sugar, I missed their stream, like, and I'm like always giving out. I'm like, stupid thing, didn't tell me. But when you do it on YouTube, I see it like straight away and I click in seconds. That's how I'm always in Darren streams, because I have notifications on for him, and literally the minute he streams, I see it and I'm like, hello Darren, long time no see. But with Mixer, it's just kind of like been guessing. You should stream on Twitch in the creative section, making your bows. I wish I could. Maybe that's an idea. Like, imagine that craft with me kind of video. I would watch it like that, like. I know other people that would watch that kind of thing too. Like, Twitch is useless for notifications sometimes. I'll tweet you. See, I don't read Twitter enough either. That's the annoying part. Like, I don't know. You'll just have to, like... No, there's no way to get my attention unless you literally scream and go, Charlotte, watch my stream! Or stream on YouTube. Oh, I like the purple one. Do you think I can wear them? Do you think I'm too old for that? Please do that, I'd be amused. What, me gluing the balls or wearing the balls or what? I mean, maybe in the future. Crafting with Charlotte. Oh, I can just see it now. Working with Shauna. Crying with Shauna. That seems more like the more logical one. I mean, maybe if I started crying on YouTube, more people would come watch me. Seems to work for Trisha. Oh, can you all notice the amount of pimples making them? Like literally, like the only thing I'll have to do to them now is like hot, like words are not coming out of my mouth. Turn on my hot glue gun and then literally put the glue on them and then put the glue, like press them onto the clip, and that'll be the end of it. Like, it's not a hard job to do. I just wish they were already done. They advertised them as clips, like bow clips, so I assumed they were already on clips. If I didn't have clips, I would be super, super pissed off. But I bought loads of clips last year, so I know I have clips. Actually, I've used a fair amount of them, so I hope I have enough because I bought 80 bows. I don't even know if people actually buy them now. That's the annoying part. I kind of just want to sell them like a lump sum of like, buy 40 bows in every single freaking colour for 20 quid. It literally has every colour you could ever want. Paddy's Day green. Poop brown. Which country is more exotic to you, Morocco or South Africa, and why? Ooh, that's a good one. You could put names on them. I wish I was that talented to put names on them. I suppose I could have like put a letter on them, you know, like S or D for like Deanie or whatever. That's an idea, Deanie. Deanie, you need to come after me now for money. But which one do I consider most? What was the word? I need my word back. Oh, somebody write a comment so I can actually see that girl thing. Morocco or South Africa, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm going to say Morocco because I never did geography and I actually don't know where Morocco is. I know where South Africa is, though. That's in Africa. Although if you're going to ask me which one I would prefer to visit, I would probably go with South Africa. I don't know why. Morocco is North Africa. Is it? Morocco is in North Africa. Why do I always assume that it's like, I don't know, somewhere in Europe? Is that just me? Am I actually that bad at geography that I just don't know things like that? Like, I know Nairobi, Kenya is in Africa. I know Nigeria is in Africa. Africa is a big freaking continent though, so Morocco could be there and I just don't know. Deanie, Google this. I need legit facts. I'm terrible at geography too. Like, Laura, I am so freaking bad. People think Africa is black, but in Morocco there are a lot of white people there, native Africans too. I actually know so many people that are white from Africa, so I wouldn't actually make that assumption. Just purely because of the amount of people I know. But yeah, my geography skills are so bad. Like, some people say to me like, oh, it's in this, I'm going to this country, and I'm like, yeah, that's in Asia, right? And it could like it literally be 20 minutes from Ireland. What was I made a really big F up one day. Oh, I remember what it was. I remember yeah, go back to school and learn geography. Go back to school and learn how to spell tea. Where I can't even spell school. But there was a load of group. Oh, hey Thomas. But there was a crowd coming over every summer to the youth centre from different countries, and there was one from Latvia last year and the Netherlands, and 2 from Estonia and 1 from Italy, and they were like, oh, I guess you're Irish. And I was trying to be really smart and, you know, being sarcastic, and turned around and goes, no, actually I'm Jewish. Like, Jewish is a country now. And they always used to call me the Jew from the like a nationality. So, you know, if you ever feel bad about your geography skills, just remember that story, children. Oh, Jewish is a country fact. I mean, you know, Van Gogh cut off his Todger in your stream yesterday, so I feel this is fair. Oh, but hello, Thomas. Welcome to my stream, my wonderful stream. We have discussed a lot. I've become a full fetish cam girl. We gave out about JoJo's bows. Did you see the person on the news about the Pope saying gracias? I was in fits at that because I was like, that is something I would do. A lot it said in my stream on account of you, so I mean, that one definitely wasn't my fault. That was Killian. But I will take responsibility for a lot of the shit that goes on in your stream. And Darren's too. I'm like, do you know what? It keeps people coming back to your stream, doesn't it? Like, a lot of people just come to talk to me now, right? It's grand. It's grand. Talk about a big head. Well, no, like, love the people who use our streams. Like, I'm like their friends. Oh, that's how I know Jeannie, for God's sake. That's how I know you, actually, from being in Darren's stream. I got to talk to you on it, and I was like, oh, hello, I'll subscribe to this person. I have no idea who they are. And now I just annoy you on Mixer, like, nearly every day. It's great. Oh, how does it feel to be on the opposite side? Now you get to see me on camera. Oh, makeupless. With pimples on our chin. Why do I always have pimples on my chin when I'm doing live streams? Have you noticed that? Has anybody noticed that? Has anybody actually been into? Yeah, we were young YouTubers. Do you think so? I wasn't that young when I started. I was 23 when I started. So I guess you could call that young. Did you do a stream today? Did I just miss it? I was only like bitching about that 2 minutes ago. I don't get notifications off Mixer or Twitch. So when you are streaming on them, I like don't know. I just randomly click into the app sometimes and you are playing. So I stay. But with like YouTube, I get like one like that, and then I'm like straight onto the stream. So like that's why I'm always in Darren's stream, because he's always on YouTube. So I get a notification because notification bell. And with yous, I don't, so that's why I'm not. Plus, you stream an awful lot sometimes, so I'm kind of like, you know, sometimes I got work. Nah, I only woke up doing some Destiny 2 with Studio 4. I mean, where's me GTA? GTA. I never get mixed on notifications. I just hope I see tweets. Yeah, the same. And then I don't click into Twitter that often, because Twitter wouldn't be like my main source of communication. It'd be more Facebook I'd be on. But even at that, I'm more like, I'm in Messenger than on the actual Facebook app. So, I don't know. There's no real way of getting my attention. GTA tonight. There better be GTA tonight. Although I'll be in the gym tonight, so if I see it, it'll probably be a miracle. If it's like after 10, I might see it. But anybody who's here, like, and likes gaming, Deanie is an amazing Twitch player who plays the most crazy and random games. And then T is on Mixer and YouTube. And, you know, if you want to search both of them, just type in Queen Deanie or T Cronin in Twitter and you'll find both of them with all their links. Destiny Forsaken out, yeah. I don't know these things, Deanie. What are you asking me for? No, you're asking Thomas. I'm messing. Thanks, Bunny. Oh, like, no problem. Like, I have very few views, but, like, you know, somebody might subscribe. My green screen came today. Oh, cool. So you're actually going to be, like, the green screen behind you with the game behind you. Is that what you're planning to do? I know, like, I haven't been around for you talking much about that, but I know you keep saying you're getting one, so I'm assuming that's what you're going to do. But, soon, I think, Deanie. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know very little about games nowadays. Anybody want a hit and run game? Bit of road rage. That's all I can help you with. Oh, I also have a bully, actually. Wish I could get like one of them, what you call them little cards? The capture cards. Stand hasn't come yet, so when that comes, I can start using it. But is that what you're going to be doing? Like having it behind you with the game behind you, if that makes sense? So you're like technically in front of the game. That's what people do, right? I mean, I'm not very techie. Although I want to get a new laptop this week. And then swap in my old one and my old camera and my 2 old phones and maybe get the camera I want. Maybe. I might have to like accept that I'm not getting the camera I want. The camera I want is like 500 quid and I don't think I'm going to get that for a laptop, camera and 2 phones. I might get around 300. If I'm lucky. But yeah, that's as far as my techie skills go. So T, when are we all getting Cronin Dab t-shirts? Because, you know, sell your bows at €10 a piece and get yourself a cam. I mean, say JoJo herself or something. I love that. I love that idea. No. Unfortunately, everything I seem to sell doesn't sell. Bar them stickers. They did kind of well. I bought this like magic glue stuff that I'm gonna start using. It's called photo transfer glue. It's like really dear to buy though. And you basically just print off a photograph and you can put it on like anything and leave it for 24 hours and then you can like rub it off and then the picture is apparently on the thing. Now I have to see if it actually works. I've seen it like in use and it's like by Mod Podge, so it's a trusted brand. So I'm gonna see if that works, and if it does, I'm gonna have a T Crownin t-shirt, and there's nothing T can actually do about it. It's gonna be a Crown and Dab t-shirt for sure. I might get matching socks too. Can you just see me floating around with Crown and Dab socks? I can. Deanie, do you want a Crown and Dab t-shirt? And matching socks? Bootleg merch, I love it. Exactly, he's taken too long to come up with t-shirts, so I've decided to make my own. Plus, he's probably never going to make a Crown and Dab t-shirt, so like it'll be unique. Nah. I bought him more for I bought these like little wooden Christmas bauble things, and I'm gonna like put people's pictures on them and try and sell that. So that's my next product in life. It's not for like people that have passed, or like some people want to put their dogs or their kids on it, like that kind of idea. Or maybe just like even a special message to have like a personalised bauble, or if you want your name or something like that on it, I can do that too, like that kind of idea. I might actually make a Crown and Dab bauble. Oh my god, T, there is merch right and a half. Like, I mean, genius. The Crown and Dab Christmas bauble. Imagine we could actually do that. Like, that's actually an idea that's running through my head now. Have yourself a crown and little Christmas. Did I scare him off with my bootleg thing? I was only joking. I wouldn't do that. Well, I probably would, but I wouldn't tell anybody I did it. Bare yous. I'd probably just like wear it to bed. I'm looking for pretty colour balls. Oh, I feel ripped off. Can you see that? Oh, that Fredo. This is not acceptable. I expect high quality from my eBay purchases. I'm put a selfie on top of my tree this year because I am the star. That would be amazing. Like, I would do that. Oh, actually, we used to have competitions in my nanny's house of who could make the best angel, and she used to put the best angel on top of the tree, and I never won. So maybe this year what I should do is put myself on the angel. I mean, that would be a lot of work, but I would love to see her face when she actually opened it. Oh, it has to be an angel though. She won't put a star on top of her tree. Oh, that bow's a really pretty colour. Coral. Ooh, teal. Just doing an unboxing now. Black. Like my soul. Yellow. Yellow's like my favourite colour now. This packet has 4 different shades of yellow. 4. And like 8 of pink. There's so many shades of pink in it. Well. Now I just need to find a little girl to put them on her head. Or a mother who's obsessed with bows. I mean, I wish I had all them bows growing up. That would have been so cool. You could have colour coordinated every single outfit. This is real interesting to watch, isn't it? Just me putting away bows. You can't even see the bows, so all I'm doing is that. I also got these today. They're like little cats with like love hearts on it. Just go stick them to random kids and charge the parents. I'm going to do that to your sister. She has 2 little girls. I'm in my parents' house. Oh no! My mum refused to throw out the angel we've had forever, even though it's major spinal trauma. Oh no! Oh god damn it, chat! I can imagine, like, we can't even put one on ours because our tree is so fragile. Like, you literally put a bit of weight on top of it and it like topples over. So, like, a few years ago, my mum was, like, giving out about it, and I goes, right then, I'm going in to make you one that's going to be as light as a fucking feather, and we're putting it on the tree. So I went in, I spent the evening making, do you know the angels you made when we were, like, 4? And, like, they're literally, like, toilet roll holders with, like, things on them, right? And that's what I did. Like, I spent ages on it. She threw it out on me. I was disgusted. Apparently she's getting a new tree this year. She's getting a new everything. Like, we've got a new bathroom, a new kitchen. She's putting new floors down. And then she's painting all around here. So, like, to get a new tree would just, I guess, be the end of it now. Hashtag house tour next week. Well, maybe not next week. Next month, probably. How cute and summery is that one? Like, it's such a light green. And don't worry, James, I was only joking. I won't really stick them on your niece's heads. I mean, maybe. Do you want a bow for your bunny? Can we put a bow on Bunsey? Please, 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 please. I'll pick a nice colour and all. Oh, please. You can have an orange one because, like, orange is your favourite colour. So we can do an orange bow on Bunsey. You know this is a good idea. You know I'm not going to shut up about it. We need to put a bow on Bunsey. James, I hope you're actually still watching this so you can actually see me like this idea, because you're getting texted about in about 20 minutes about an orange bow on your Bunsey. Oh. Also, thank you whoever just liked the video there. Always appreciate it. Why has everyone disappeared on me? Ha ha ha. Okay. Although Deanie's message just came back. Oh, it's gone again. No! I mean, ha ha ha. I'm accepting that as a yes, Shawnee. You can put a bow on my bunny. I'll never let that happen. You said ha ha ha. It's already going to happen. Bunsey is going to have a bow. Why wouldn't you put a bow on Bunsey? Bunsey's a girl. Like, fair enough if he was a boy when you were like, I don't want my boy. But, like, it's a girl. So she'd be so pretty with a bow. My friend used to have one of them, a Yorkshire Terrier dog. And I was, like, only starting to use eBay back then, so I used to buy absolute crap. And I'll never forget, I bought her, like, a 40-pack of, like, miniature bows for her dog. Like, these were specifically dog bows. She had them in, like, every freaking colour. And they just had a little bit, like, a little bobbin on it to do, like, that much hair say for the dog. And, like, it was the cutest freaking thing. But her dog was a boy. Why are you trying to enforce gender stereotypes on a bunny? I mean, Bunsey can have a blue bow. I have it in every colour. Bronson is a boss, can't deal with bows. I mean, it's a cute bow. Pink for the sophisticated bunny. Purple. You have black. Hehehe. I have black. I have every colour. It's 40 colours. She's going through that phase. Oh no. Keep her away from the eyeliner and the Paramore albums. And what's the other band? Slipknot. Followed by all that jazz. The emo kids in me like bows. I mean, I think bows were more sin than emo, because emos just had flat dark hair and that was it. Like, you did not put anything in that shit bar hairspray, and a lot of hairspray at that. I never really associate bows with emos. Black eyeliner, yeah. Panties, yeah. Tartan skirts, big time. Not a bow. I also have grey if you'd rather, I don't know why. Grey would be more appealing, but if you want to keep her Irish. Listen, I'm an emo kid, emo scene kid connoisseur. I mean, Deanie, despite your beliefs of me being a little ray of sunshine, I was not always this way. And I had my emo days and they were bad, okay? There's a reason there's no photographs of me being like 14 or 15 or 16 on my Facebook. Like, there is a reason for that. James can vouch for this. He kind of saw my emo days. Oh, I've dated so many rockers, it should be illegal. I remember this. See, you're not the only emo kid in this block, okay? I was that emo kid that hated my face so much it was not photographed. That's a true emo. You know, you got your accessories out of Claire's, out of that like emo-ish section that had stripes and spikes and everything else off it. Or you went to, well, I suppose you wouldn't really know. Send me your emo pics. I genuinely don't have any. Like, that is not a thing. I did not take pictures back then. You're cringiest. I don't have any. Like, out straight, like. No pictures. That's how, like, severe it was. I can send you pictures of the people I used to hang around with. I guess that would be enough. Or the people I dated. I think that would be enough. Could maybe find one. Give a few people a text. I mean, I think I can think of one person that used to love the photography back then, and I hate him, and we don't talk, and we have each other blocked on Facebook, and I guarantee he probably has a picture of me. I'm not going to reveal that person's name because you will definitely text him looking for photographs. But I'd say he's actually deleted them at this stage. A lot of them would have. Nobody keeps pictures that long of people unless they want to use it as leverage for something. Probably know him. You definitely do know him. Well, we do. You couldn't live where you lived and not know this person. I'll give you one clue. Biggest creep in Finglas. Scariest creep in Finglas. I wouldn't put his name in the chat, but if you even give me his initials, I will say, yeah, it's that person. I know already. Do you though? Put his first initial. No, put his first, like, his first and his second name's initials in the chat, and I'll say yeah or no, because, yeah. I don't think you do want to know them, to be honest. Anybody that knows him doesn't want to know him. He's done some weird shit over the years, though. Pretty sure he's responsible for a dog being killed. Now James definitely knows who I'm talking about. Yeah, 100%. That's them. Such creep. I remember he was like in love with me, but like I obviously did not reciprocate them feelings. So he used to always like hang around with me and whoever I was with that week. That sounded so good. But he'd literally sit there and stare at us if we like kissed or held hands. I'm still good friends with him. How? Like, how? he just hates me. Like, I don't know if you remember this, but he had a girlfriend at one stage. I know. And she was like my best friend, and they were together for a whole week, and it was her first relationship and his first relationship. And he just broke up with her out of nowhere, didn't explain it to her. And when I confronted him, I was like, what the what the frig has gone on? He wouldn't answer me, and we have not talked since. And he went around and told people so many things about me and tried to destroy my life so many times. I just cannot stand him. He'd be that kind of person you tell a secret to, and he would literally go back to that person and tell them exactly what you had said. I remember that. Yeah, no, it was so bad. Like, oh, and that girl was heartbroken because she was mad about him. She's like autistic and all that kind of stuff, and she was like, she has like an obsessive thing, like as part of her autism, where she can get like very in love with things very quickly. So in that week, she had fallen completely and madly in love, which I guess back then you would have as well. Like, he'd bought her loads of presents, and they'd been really close, and they'd spent like every single day together. And then he just, no. And I was just like, why? And he wouldn't answer me. James, he tells you everything. God. I mean, Tammy and you've probably heard a story that nobody actually knows really. Bar him, because he was there. I mean, I'm not ashamed of that story. Maybe I should stop. Like, it was so many years ago. Nobody would actually care nowadays if it came out. But we still don't talk about it. Yeah. So that was a fun conversation. Can't stand him though. Tell it. I mean, right, okay. This is the story of the one time in Shauna's life Shauna's ever cheated on someone. I mean, it starts off bad. So a few years ago, I was in a relationship, and I was in it a fair long time. I won't say how long, because then people will know exactly who I'm talking about, and there's a lot of people that actually probably would kill me if they found this out. And there was a boy that I used to hang around with, and he was with a girl a very, very long time, and we used to hang out a lot. And one day we met, and we probably shouldn't have, because two of us were in a relationship, and James was there, and he's the only person that ever knew that happened, and neither the boy nor the girl who we met like cheated on noticed. So yay. Oh, there's a story. I mean, I feel like I should. Brian, okay, yeah, I had a feeling if he was going to tell any story about me, it would probably be that story. So, like, that was the only time I've ever, like, slightly cheated on someone, and even back then, I don't even consider it as cheating. I tried to break up with this person so many times, and, like, they just wouldn't accept it, and they would, like, guilt me back into the relationship all the time, and I wasn't happy with it. Now, I will say I knew people make dumb mistakes when you're young. Yeah, now, I will say, like, I'm really good friends with the girl he cheated on, so like, and she doesn't know, and I always feel really guilty. I know she would actually not give a shit, like, but I do feel slightly guilty that she doesn't know. But it was just a case, like, I was 16, 17 at the time. No, I wasn't even that old. I'd say I was about 15 or 16. Who was I with at that time? No, I was 16. That's how I do my maths of when I was younger. I'm like, right, who was I with at that time? Oh yeah, no, I was that age when I was with them. Like, that is how my whole teens went. It was like, oh, that age I was with him, that age I was with him, that age I was definitely with him. So I usually like calculate it by who I was with. But yeah, that's the only tea I have really there. That, yeah, I helped. Not only did I cheat on someone, but I also helped someone cheat on someone. But we both broke up with the people the next day, I might add. Like, we literally, I don't know if that was guilt or coincidence, but like, both of us weren't happy in our relationships, and we acted on it, I guess. So it's not like they're still together and they're getting married or whatever else, and she still doesn't know or anything. So yeah, it's grand. We don't talk anymore, so it's grand. Yeah. It's all coming out. Why do I always reveal my secrets on stream? I suppose I don't really have secrets. Like, I'm a real open book, and there's very few things I keep a secret. I think everyone knows that. What time is it? I don't know. Oh gosh, what happened there? I'm back to that, like, people make stupid mistakes when they're young. I mean, I'm still making stupid mistakes. But I always make mistakes. But I am going to have to end the stream in a few minutes because my stepdad is going to be coming home and he's going to wreck my head the minute he walks in the door. Yeah, you're super open. I used to be really secretive and I used to, like, not tell anyone anything. And it came back to haunt me all the time because people would use that as, like, blackmail over my head then being like, oh, if you don't do this, I'm going to tell this person that. And I'm like, all right, okay. So, like, I wanted to get rid of that out of my life. And I was like, right, well, if I don't do things that are really particularly that bad anymore, I'll have nothing to hide anymore and nobody can ever use it against me. And that's the reason I do that. It's not that I'm just like, I don't like care or whatever else. It's more that I just don't want people to be able to use shit against me. And people are mean, like, and people will do shit like that. So I just try and not do too bad things that I'm ashamed to talk about. And then if they are bad things, I just accept them for what they are, apologise, try and do the right thing, and just try and move on from them. Like, good logic, I guess. I do keep some secrets. No, I don't. Why am I so tired? Oh my god. James, I blame you. No. I mean, basically everyone knows my secrets. That's a good attitude and logic. For years, people used to hold everything against me, like every little thing against me, and it worked. Like, it made me do stupider things because I was doing them to not get blackmailed. And I just got sick and fed up with it. So I was kind of like, well, they were kind of like, oh, I'm going to tell this person. And I was like, not before I do. And I went and confessed my, like, sin, if that's what you want to call it, to the person out straight. And then the other person didn't have anything to hold over my head anymore. And when I realised how, I don't know, freeing that was and how great that feeling was that nobody could hold something against me anymore, it just felt so good. So I decided to, like, keep up. You're a collector of secrets. I mean, my secrets are out to the world at this stage. Like, anybody could watch this. The people we have bitched about could watch this. Like, I haven't bitched about anyone, bar saying I hate that person. But I guess he knows I hate him. So it's, as I say, it's not a secret. You know, I seen him last week and turned my head. So there's like 4 people I hate in the world. Yeah. The minute I said that, I thought of 4. So yeah, there's 4 people I hate in this world. And they all know I hate them. So it's grand. I have reasons. Oh, wait, I just lied. That wasn't the first time. Well, that was the first time I cheated. That wasn't the only time I've ever helped someone cheat. Actually, to be fair, I was drunk that night. He was not. That was his fault. That was complete. And it was only a kiss as well, just to, like, yeah, I'm not spilling that tea. That was a complex situation. They're not together anymore. They both know. I confessed it, so she didn't believe me. Oh well. It's her problem. But as I say, they're not together anymore, so it doesn't really matter. That's the thing, like, when you have someone cheat or when someone cheats, when they, like, break up from that couple, it doesn't really matter. Like, obviously, like, they're still a cheater or whatever else, and they're still bad people, but, like, as in, exposed. I mean, I think you're overthinking on it. Yeah, no, I definitely do overthink on it, but that just goes to show you that I'll actually never do anything completely that bad, because I could never do that to someone. I could never actually, like, fully cheat and walk back to that person. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, if I was going to cheat, I'd walk away from the person first. And I guess then it wouldn't be cheating, it'd be like whatever else, it'd be the next adventure. But no, as I said, I just want to be honest and upfront. Like, I'm no perfect little angel. I've been an emo. I've done bad things. I mean, children watching this, you should definitely not follow my examples. I can say I've done the same. Oh, I know you've done the freaking same. You forget that, like, a lot of the girls you used to hurt came to me to cry. So many times. If I had €1 for every girl, send me emo pics. I wish I had some to send you, but, like, they don't exist. At all. Just imagine me extremely pale, zero makeup, well, actually, basically now, and then with dark black clothes. Feels bad, man. I mean, like, don't feel bad. You weren't the only one that was hurting people back then. Gonna make mistakes to learn from them. Exactly, you gotta make mistakes to learn from them. What Deanie said. Deanie is a smart young lady. Listen to Deanie. Be more like Deanie. We all need to be more like Deanie. Deanie's too cool. But a lot of people were doing stupid shit back then. I was doing stupid shit back then. You were doing stupid shit back then. We were known as the two kids that were probably doing the stupidest of shit back then. But like, we grew from it, and now we're probably better people than half the people. Deanie is smart. Deanie is so freaking smart, I swear. Like, sometimes she comes out with the funniest things, and you're just like, oh my god. How did she come up with that shit? I like this guy. Oh, I mean, I've tried to set people up on my streams before, and it hasn't gone well, so, like, I'm not attempting that. Actually, that was going particularly well, and then the guy decided to get back with his ex-girlfriend, so, like, yeah, that was no fun. But the last time I was, like, doing a super long stream, I tried to put two people together, and it was going super well, and then, like, he got back with his girlfriend, so it didn't go so well. I'm just sitting here playing with balls, like, what's wrong with me? Stream your Tinder dates. I mean, I'm done with Tinder, like, so done. James, I know you're not on Twitter, so you don't see my Tinder, but there was a guy who texted me the other night, and it was like, I want to come all over your glasses. Like, do you ever hear the likes of shit like that? That's probably the best idea ever. I mean, I don't go on Tinder dates. I've been on one Tinder date my whole life. And that didn't even end well, so. I mean, no. Not happening. Not happening. I'm adding that, like, them glasses, though. I mean, like, no. Don't you start. Please make a YouTube video exposing the weirdest Tinder messages. I consider doing that, because there is some fucking weird ones on my Tinder. You can block their names. I mean, I could just read out what they say. The only thing is I'd have to make it, like, 18s plus. And I don't know how to do things like that, so... No, I would not make it 18s plus, and then some little 12-year-old would watch it and then go and say that thing to their mom, and then I'd be in a load of trouble. I mean, I guess you could watch this, and today I've talked about fetishes and everything else. That'd be a great video. I mean, it would be a traumatizing video for me to have to read all them again. Epic spin-off channel. I mean, I'm already starting a second channel. I don't think I need a third channel. I can hardly manage one. Well, if 12-year-olds go to their mum and tell them they want jizz on their glass, I think there's another issue to their content. I mean, they could go to their parent and ask what that means, you know, what does cum mean, or something stupid like that, as kids do. I mean, I did a song cover ages ago, and it was John Bellion's Woke the Fuck Up, and a kid was on it, like a young one. She's actually a really good subscriber, came on and said her mom heard me curse in the video and wasn't impressed with me. And I was kind of like, I'm 24, like, I can't really... Yeah, that's the words of the song. Like, it's not like I sat there and was like effing and blinding like crazy. It was just purely singing the song, and I don't know. It made me think twice about cursing in videos. You're not the parent. No, I'm not the parent. And I think it's really kind of trying to protect kids from hearing them curses, like, because they're going to hear them eventually in the world. So, you don't want them to say them, but to hear them is just, it's going to happen. We can't all be JoJo's. Do I look like JoJo now? It's not your job to make family-friendly content when you're 24-year-old adult. That's it, like, you're not JoJo Siwa. But Didi, I have the bows. I don't talk quick enough. My hairline is too good. But no, it isn't my, like, job to do. But at the same time, I don't like the idea of that, like, she might have to unsubscribe because her mom doesn't like the fact that I curse. So, it's kind of a difficult one. Like, if she was here now, I probably would not be saying half the stuff I am saying. And I'm starting to think, what if she watches back over this later as well? I mean, she might have to unsubscribe. I might have to just shut down my YouTube forever. No. I am making a second channel though, because I'm going to make one called Super Irish Vegan. So all my vegan and foodie kind of crap can kind of come off. Well, not come off this channel. I don't know how to do that kind of thing. But I mean, I can stop putting it on this channel. Now, I'm the opposite. My content is marked mature because I want to be able to say the things I want. I'm not going to censor myself in case some 12-year-old wants to watch. See, like, I like that logic at one point, but then at the same time, I don't want to, like, cut myself off from a 12-year-old watching me. Like, I don't like that idea. But I don't think cursing is that bad. I mean, like, if you're old enough to have a YouTube channel, I think you're old enough to hear the word fuck, shit, and all that shit. They're the main courses I do. Like, I don't really say the C word or anything else. So, like, I don't think it's that bad. But, you know, other parents would disagree with me. But, can I be JoJo now? I'd rather be able to talk freely than have a young audience. I mean, I'd rather just have an audience. I'm at that stage. I haven't got many followers, okay? Gotta keep the ones I do have. But I also don't want to be, like, associated with, like, major amounts of coursing either. I don't really like coursing. Occasionally they pop out. But I wish they didn't. Oh my god. I think I might have to have a nap before I go to gym. My eyes are so sore. Unsubbed. James! I'll find you. I'll put a bow on your onesie and I will make you resub. You unsubbing for the nap? I mean, naps are awesome. Can't do this potty mouth. I'm sorry, okay? I just can't stop talking about wee. And poop. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go one step further and report your channel. Just flip off the two wheels. Hate you both. No, I don't. I love you both. I mean, that was just a stupid idea. I don't know what I was attempting. Flip off, disgusting. I know, right? Fart band. Where's your hammer? Can you use that on YouTube? Or is that strictly Twitch? feel like it's strictly Twitch. I'm gonna start swinging. Why are you on a set of swings? The dad jokes are out. Somebody put them back. I want to do a JoJo impression. Hi, what's up, you guys? Did I sound like JoJo? Because that's literally how she sounds to me sometimes. She does so many videos with Miranda Sings and Colleen, who was the same person, but I feel like I should definitely split them. I got subs without videos. I'm gonna see if I can hit 50 before I upload anything. I remember you saying that before, so I subscribed to you. I mean, I have 3 channels as such to Subway, so I can be 3 of them subscriptions. James sub to Queen Deanie just cause, so she'll actually upload a video and it'll be funny. What time is it? Summer time. It's on vacation. Okay, I have one private video up. I mean, I have many comments to make there. Private video? I mean, Deanie. Talk about selling yourself on YouTube. Cheers. I mean, I'm gonna let you guess. I mean, I don't think I want to guess because it's you. And it could be a lot of different things. It's really not that thrilling. Okay. Is it you doing a cool cover of that song? Do you know when people buy stupid shit on YouTube, on eBay, and they see it on the thing and it looks amazing, so they order it and you think it's going to be amazing, and then it comes and it's tiny. My friend ordered a wall sticker thinking it'd be like the size of our wall, and this is the size of it. So, can't wait to text her about that. I mean, the size of it. And she thinks that's gonna like cover a wall. It wouldn't even cover a canvas. So that was like my orders today. There was the bows with no clips, and then there was the sticker that was tiny. It's a kill. I got a Rainbow Six Siege and wanted to show a friend. It was the easiest way to share. I mean, I understood them words. Totally understood them words. Nah, I've started to understand all that lingo. I mean, where are we landing, boys? You're friends with bronies? It's a video game. You're friends with bronies? I'm friends with people that have children. You shoot people. Oh, right. And you shot 6 people. I'm very proud. I got headshot through a wall by chance. Damn. I mean, I know that's impressive. Oh, I haven't played video games in ages. I might actually hook up my PlayStation 2 soon and play a few games. I'll see. I'd love to stream them. I would love to stream the likes of like Simpsons Hit and Run and Simpsons Road Rage and what's your one, Bully and all them. Like the ones I'm always trying to get Darren and all stream. Like it's so frustrating that they won't stream them. I'm playing now. Of course you were. What are you playing? Are you playing Simpsons Hit and Run? Stream PlayStation 2 games. I'd be obsessed with that. So would I, but you need like a capture card, and I don't have things like that or money like that to buy a capture card. Them things are freaking expensive. Unfortunately. Escape the server. You in that game? Oh, you and Jeannie are going to have a moment now because she's going to be like, I love that freaking game. I can see it. Or she'll hate that game and take the piss out of it. One of them two situations is about to happen, so prepare yourself. Never played that. Dee, you let me down. I was so expecting you to say, oh my god, did you do it? Or oh my god, that's such a shit game. Why are you playing that for? Like, and completely slay him. And you didn't either. I'm so upset. Hardcore survival. I mean, no. I don't shit on people's games interest. I mean, that is a lie. I have definitely seen you shit on some people's interest, unless they consider mobile apps. I mean, Farmville is a game. Waits patiently for a response. I think the only game I play on my phone now is Song Pop 2. Great fun. I play with Morgan Adams, actually. I know you watch Shane, so I know you know who Morgan is. I play with Morgan. It's really fun. I beat her every week. It's great. I feel like Dini is literally typing away, slaying me for saying Farmville is a game. Now, I don't mind giving my opinion or experience with a game, but if someone enjoys it, who the fuck am I to try and stop them unless it's Candy Crush? I mean, I like Candy Crush sometimes. No, Song Pop is the only one I play like daily. I'm really disappointed with the Harry Potter game. That was like, that had the potential to be so good, and it's actually kind of shit. That Candy Crush though. I mean, it's okay, Candy Crush. It's quite addictive, and then you get annoyed with it because you can't get that past that hard level, and then you throw it away for a month, and then you come back and you magically pass that level the first time, and you get stuck on a level like 3 levels later, and then the process just continues that way. No, Song Pop. You should join Song Pop and challenge me, and I will challenge you on my brilliant song playlists. I have a Christmas playlist and all. The Harry Potter game was the greatest meme ever. You had to pay to save a choking child. Yeah, but yeah, it was such a bad cash grab. Are you talking about the same one as me? The Harry Potter game I play is free. Yeah, but it's kind of brutal. It has like a storyline to it, which I don't like. Like, I kind of wanted to like make my own story in Hogwarts, and I don't know. I guess I was wishing for too much. It's free with optional purchases. I mean, that's the same with every game nowadays. I haven't had to use the optional purchases. I just got bored with it though. The fact that you can't like learn the spells or the potions you want to. The first you'll need to purchase if you don't want to wait was when the child was being strangled by Devil Snare. I mean, I think I got past that level. That was like the first level. Was that when they went behind the door that they're not supposed to go behind? Because, yeah, you bring like 2 friends with you. Because if so, I got through that without any power-ups. I got really annoyed though because I wanted to like stream that game and such. Like, I wanted to be able to record it and like upload it on YouTube. And for whatever reason, my phone won't record that game. I think they have a block against that game being recorded. Because I can record Song Pop no problem and other games no problem, but that one I can't record. Which is weird. I think anyway. Have you ever seen Harry Potter in 99 Seconds? It's a great song. There once was a boy named Harry, destined to be a star. We're picking up, you have a free ROM Hogwarts. Oh, that's really cool. I might actually buy that. His parents were killed by Voldemort, who gave him a lightning scar. Harry, you're a wizard. Bum, 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 bum. Harry goes to Hogwarts, he meets Ron and Hermione. The song or the game? Because, you know, that song is killing it. Anything by John Cozart kills it, to be honest. He's one of my favourite YouTubers. I'm just sad he doesn't upload that much. But he does like about, oh, so you know him on about good. I like the princess one's probably the best. Although I don't like the newest one. I like 1 and 2 better. But, yeah, no, I used to like sing Harry Potter 99 seconds. That used to be my like party trick. I think I know every word. Still. I'll never forget that song. Harry goes to Hogwarts, he meets Ron and Hermione. McGonagall required he play for Gryffindor. Of course I would trip when I go to show anybody that I can sing it. Draco is a daddy's boy, Quirrell becomes unapplauded, Sorcerer's Stone is destroyed by Dumbledore. Ron breaks his wand, now Ginny's gone and Harry's in mortal danger. Tom Riddle hides his snake inside his ginormous secret chamber. Harry blows up at Marge, the Dementors come and take charge. Lupin is a wolf, the man's a rat, and the prisoner is that large. They use time travel so they can save the prisoner of Azkaban, who just so happens to be Harry's godfather. Oh yeah, I don't really get it either. Harry gets put in the Triwizard Tournament with dragons and mermaids. Oh no, heaven doesn't get slayed, he's back. Harry, it's getting scary. Voldemort's back and now he's revolutionary. Oh, Dumbledore, why is he ignoring your constant attempts to contact him? He is forced to leave the school. Umbridge arrives, Draco's it too. Kids break into the ministry. Sirius Black is dead as can be. Oh, split your souls, 7 parts of a whole. The Horcruxes, it's Dumbledore's end. There once was a boy named Harry who constantly conquered death. But in one final duel between good and bad, he may take his final breath. Yeah, I love John Cozart. Get some bass going. I mean, I would love to do a recreation of that song, like as in me attempting it properly, but you know, not many people know it. Like when you talk to people about knowing that song, they never know it, and I'm like, know it. And it's like, don't hug me, I'm scared. I love that too. What's your favourite idea? Mine is being creative. How do you get an idea? I mean, this is literally what my mind is like 24/7, these songs. Have you played Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy? I mean, no, I have no idea what that is. What's the princess song? I can't remember. Oh yeah, if you ever wondered why Disney tales all end in lies, here's what happened after all their dreams came true. Secrets are going missing. What? PC2 Classic? I mean, I didn't play games like that. I was like a weirdo. I played all the normal games. And by normal, I mean popular games, as in if 15 people weren't playing it, I probably didn't play it. Oh, I'm going to have to go in a minute, which is really sad because I really enjoyed the stream. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you all soon. You're all on my Facebook and Twitter anyway, so it's not like I'm going far from you. That's a platinum game. Okay, well, if I ever get a capture card, you can make me play it, and then I'll do a first impression to that game, and it'll probably be 15 years later. I was one of the most popular. I never even heard of it, to be honest. But I gotta go. So I love you guys. Bye. I may stream a PlayStation 2 game. Please do. I'll watch it.